Welcome back to the Center Podcast. I'm your host, Victor Lowe, my co-host, Mark.
Yo.
How you doing, sir? How you feeling?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. Most important, how are you about to be? You the birthday boy coming up, boy.
Yeah.
You about to be in your mid-20s. How I feel?
Mid-20s. I mean, yeah, shit.
I'm in my mid-20s.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I think I don't remember when I thought about it. I was like, yo, Victor's really 24. You know? Like, I know like I was there and it passed, but I guess it didn't really hit me because it's like we're just always together so much. So it's like it's that thing to where it's like you just don't realize you're just kind of growing up together and just like happens so fast. But yeah, now I'm the one who's going to be 24 and it's kind of weird, like you said, mid-20s, and it's like, damn, then it's going to be 25.
Where's the time go? The other day, like, my mom was just asking me, like, oh, like, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? Like, what's the plans? Are you hanging out with anybody? And she was just, like, talking about, like, me, you, Quinn, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then she was just talking. She was like, wait, how old are you again? And I was like, I'm 24. Yeah. And she was just like, you're old. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, it does like kind of like sneak up on me sometimes, but I just think about it where I know it's like weird, for someone as young as us to be like just thinking about life, but it just be like really just thinking like, damn, like it's kind of crazy because like, grown ups, I feel like go through it all the time where we're like, damn, man, I swear it was just yesterday, like this. And I be thinking about it too, where I'm like, damn, I swear you were just like in St. Peter's, as crazy as it sounds, as far away as that was, but it's like, damn, like shit, now we're like in our 20s. And so when I was young in St. Peter's and I used to see kids that were like older than us, like say like, I don't know, we were like in first or something, see kids that were in 8th grade. And now I'm like thinking like, damn, like now we're those kids thinking like, looking back, kind of like, shit, we're old.
Facts. It doesn't really bother me yet because I feel like I'm 12. But
yeah,
maybe one day when I'm just like really starting to feel it, it'll bother me in some way. But I feel like I look young as shit. I feel, at least to me, I feel like I do.
No, yeah.
And like I don't feel like my body doesn't feel old. I'm not really insecure about my age. So like I'm chilling.
No, I'm not either. A lot of times when I think about it too, because you think like, oh, you need to start getting your life like figured out and situated. But at the same time, I'm like,
the way the world's going.
Yeah, and
we're all gonna be dead by 30. So
and then when I look at it, I'm just like, you know what? I'm young, and I feel like I still have time. Like I feel like you have time. And I don't want to make anybody feel like, oh, okay, if they're over this age, it's like they can't do anything about it. But I feel like for us, I feel like we have until like at least 40 to, really just like still be able to like figure something out or do something and have something concrete. I don't really feel like it's that much of like an issue.
I figured out a long ass time ago that like, I mean, obviously it's kind of more known now, but like nobody knows what the fuck they're doing ever. Oh, yeah. Everybody's literally just figuring it out. Think about like maybe the 24-year-olds you knew when we were like 12 or whatever.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, they're so old. They're so mature. They get like, nah, like they were just like us, like no different, except they're older and more confused than they were when they were 12. Like,
yeah,
it's just how it is. Like, there's always time to switch shit up or whatever. Especially now, like we live in a time where you could just change your whole life at any fucking age. There's people that are like, it's weird to think about, but there's like, you can be your whole career and like your whole life, like from you're a teenager up until like you fucking retire. And then this is a weird example of something that I think of like, you see with TikTok now, like there are like grandparents who have kids they're like, oh, like grandpa, grandma, like let's make this TikTok. And now they have like 10 million followers on TikTok and they're just mad famous on the internet. Like see how like think about how much life they've lived before this point. And now they're still basically like starting over. I don't know if you've seen it, but there's like this older Asian woman that she like cooks. And I think like her grandson or whatever like will edit the fuck out the videos and they're like mad funny.
Like I heard about it.
Yeah, like no, she's huge. Like they have like millions upon millions of followers. But it's like think about that, like this whole new ass journey that probably started for her and she's probably like in her 70s.
Yeah, and now it's like just something new every day. That's so, cool. You know
what I mean? Like so, I don't really like think too much about all that shit. But yeah, bro, it is what it is. I feel like also now, like 20s and 30s are like a lot younger and a lot perceived differently than they were before.
Yeah, that's what I kind of see. Yeah,
or like back like for our parents' age, it was just like, oh, like you just turned 20, bro. Like why don't you have 3 kids yet?
That and like why don't you have like a
house and a whole career? And why aren't you married yet? You're basically dead. So what are you waiting on? Now it's just like there are people who are like in their mid 30s and it's just like, damn, like I'm just now being able to buy a home, if that. just found my partner or just had a child, you know, and such, or just got their career started. Like the time frame is so different now. Just like it's hard to compare to back then.
I feel like for us, it's more like we have like more of like the opportunity, and we like see that there is no like rush. There's no crazy rush like how like how our parents and everybody else was like back then, you know.
And I feel like it's probably just a generation thing too, of how things were like, and the conditions they were brought in versus what we were brought in. Also, like I feel like 20-year-olds now compared to back then look way younger in some situations, because they're
probably
you'd be seeing some pictures like, oh, like this is some old footage of like high schoolers in the 90s and they look 40. Like I'm just like, bro, like why do y'all look so drawn out? But it's just how people look back then.
Maybe that's why sitcoms, like all those reality shows, like they freaking cast kids that are really like fucking 30 something.
Yeah, like you look at old like 90s like movies and they hire actors to play teenagers and they look like, bro, they look 30.
Yeah.
And they didn't even try to hide it. It's also another thing too of like what you were saying of like how now you kind of have like, for example, till you're like 40 to feel like you really have a chance to figure stuff out. And there's probably still 40-year-olds that are like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing either.
And again, that's why I said it's still fine. Like that's why I was like, when I say this, I don't want to like make people think that if they are over it, that's like over. But I just feel like for people who are younger than that it's still like, you know, there's no rush. There's like still time to like figure shit out, you know?
Yeah. Because even like when I was talking about, it was a random conversation that I was having with my parents about something separate, but like just the response that I was hearing from them is like, it has to be like just a generational thing, because it was like a celebrity like divorce thing. Like somebody, I forgot who it was. And it was just like, oh, like she's too old like to just be like starting all over and like to get married again. It's like, so what? Like if I'm, say if I have, I mean, it'd be unfortunate, but say if I get married, you know, in my, like in the near future, and then we're together for 30 plus years, then unfortunately we divorce for some odd reason. If I find somebody else and I'm like, fuck it, like I want to I want to, like, then who the fuck gonna stop me? Like, also I feel like as you get older, you just give less fucks. So if I'm gonna be 80 and I want to get married again and just like have this baller ass wedding and just get fucked up, then who's gonna stop me?
Yeah, I would say it's definitely like more of like it's your choice, you know, like why do I care? You know, like who's to say that I can't just like find somebody else? Like, you know, it's my choice to say whether or not, okay, I got divorced, I'm gonna just chill for the rest of my life. I don't care.
And that's fine too.
Or I'm just like, you know, well, fuck it. You know, I still believe that I want to have somebody by my side. Yeah. So let me just try to find somebody.
And I feel like I got a second chance at it, and which most people probably don't even get that. Exactly. So it's like, fuck it.
Why not do it, you know?
It is what it is.
Yeah.
There's also just some people from past generations that like, they would just stay in situations for mad long for no reason at all. Just like, oh, like if they have kids, or like they're just like, oh, like I've already been with them for 10 years, what's another 20? And I feel like that, yeah. I feel like that's changing as well. People just kind of being like, oh, I have the option to leave. But yeah, so you're turning 24. Congratulations.
Thanks.
It only goes up from here, buddy.
I hope so. I hope so, bro. I hope so.
We're trending upward, baby. And then we got turkeys, what, this week, technically, when this comes out? Or no, the next week. Yeah, the next week, we ate turkeys and shit.
We ate turkeys.
So I'm excited for that. Always love to eat, you know, holidays, favorite time of year.
What's your favorite food you're looking forward to for Thanksgiving? And if it is being made, or if it isn't, still, what would you want there?
So this year, I'm kind of like within myself, I'm planning of just like, oh, like I want to make a couple things this year, just like sides. Like I'm not gonna make a whole fucking turkey myself. Like I'll leave that to the professionals. But
Chef
like
Vic in the building.
Yeah, but like I want to make like just little shit like the stuffing. Like I want to make sure there's stuff in there. I want to make the mac. I want to make sure cornbread's there because I love my cornbread. My sweet potato for me and my sister because we love it. And she usually makes like the cheddar biscuits, like the Red Lobster cheddar biscuits. So I want to make sure that that's there too. So that's the little thing I want to probably throw together. Don't take too much time. So I want to make sure that's there because that's my shit.
Nice.
When you take that mac, you mix it with the pernil or whatever turkey you got or something. Nice little bowl right there.
I'm not gonna lie, unpopular opinion. I mean, a lot of people probably feel the same way, but I don't really care that much for turkey.
A lot of people say that. A lot of people say it's dry. I like my mom's turkey. I like my grandma's turkey. Like I feel like It's probably mad unhealthy, but they make sure that it isn't dry because they inject a bunch of other shit in there.
This ain't that dry.
Yeah.
What's in it? You don't.
A whole bottle of canola oil.
Right. Yeah, you don't. just savor it, you know?
Yeah, just enjoy it. We only do this once a year, okay?
Don't be surprised if you're in a coma for 4 hours. You don't wake up.
Just only drink water for the next 2 weeks.
But yeah, like I don't know. It just, like I said, it could either be just really dry, and then a lot of the times, like, you got the turkey there, and say depending on like how big your your Thanksgiving is, a lot of times they just like either like sit it out. So now like a lot of people are just like waiting, and then by the time you get it on your plate, you're sitting down, that bitch already cold. Because turkey is like one of the most fastest things they get cold, I swear. You leave it there for 2 minutes or like a minute, it's already cold.
Yeah, because it'd be on the pan and they leave it with a little flame and it just don't be sticking around, you know what I mean?
But, if you got some good gravy, though, I feel like it always slaps.
Facts. Yeah.
If it's not there, then so.
For me, it's always, I'm usually just rocking with the mac. I feel like the mac is just what I'm there
Mac
for.
Mac can never go wrong,
And then the sleeper that not that nobody talks about, but I feel like it's underrated or just not as appreciated as it should be, is just the little rolls.
The rolls, yeah.
Like a little Hawaiian roll really ties everything together, you know?
100%. My thing is I love stuffing. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's basic, but it's just a good
stuffing to me is just so good. I don't know like why. The taste of it though, it just hits. It's just right for some reason.
It's just bread and fucking chicken broth and shit.
Right, it just hits, man.
But it just goes all together on a plate. I ain't talking about no fucking gobbler. We talked about this last year. If you go to Wawa and you get the gobbler,
that's out of pocket, bro. We talked about that, and I was just I couldn't believe my ears when I heard that. But yeah, another thing, if people make it, collard greens, that's all.
Of course, little palate cleanser.
Yeah, you gotta have something green. Like as much as we want to pig out on Thanksgiving, we gotta always realize, like, look,
you need something to carry you over.
And obviously
a reset.
And let's be honest, I mean, like, it's not really doing that much of a reset compared to all the other unhealthy things we have on the plate. The collard greens won't do that much justice, but it's there. So,
what's something like you would have to remove? Like if you're like, yo, like just don't make it. Like please. Like if you were hosting, what would definitely not be there?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not going to disrespect your sweet potato. I'm not going to do that.
I know it's an acquired thing. Quinn's on board now.
Oh, he is?
He is.
Wow.
I don't know if he's eating it like how I would eat it. It's usually just like candied yams or whatever the fuck. But he eat the sweet potato fries.
Okay. Yeah, I ate those before and I don't really have a problem with it. But
down one, waiting on you, Mark. Come to the other side.
I don't know. But the one thing I would probably have to say that I can't have there, and I think you said your grandma likes, is the cranberry.
We only get it for her.
No, that's not being seen.
You know what? I'm gonna make it a goal this year to try it.
That's not being.
I don't know. It just be that can and it just. You know what I mean? When you.
It just it's the bottom. Yeah, I don't know. Like I see it and
I like cranberries.
Yeah,
but as like it's itself,
but looking at that and then I don't know. I could be wrong. I feel like it has like a certain smell to it, and I'm just sitting there looking at it like, oh nah.
I feel like probably make it better if you were to like make it yourself.
Probably,
which probably isn't that difficult. It's probably just throwing it in a pot and like just some water and sugar.
For Thanksgiving, though, people are probably just so busy making everything else. They're like, fuck it.
I think it's the fact that it just looks like that, just throwing people off.
Yeah, that will not be in my house if I was hosting Thanksgiving.
Same.
It's just I can't, bro.
One dessert.
Apple pie, bro.
I know you an apple pie boy.
I am. I'm not gonna lie though.
Little ice cream.
Yeah, that. But I've also recently had some pumpkin pie, and I started to gain. I didn't really care. I didn't really care for pumpkin. I don't care for a lot of pumpkin stuff at all. But I've had pumpkin spice, like coffee, and I've had like the pie as well. I had pumpkin. And I'm starting to
fuck with the pumpkin.
I'm like, all right, it's not that bad. It ain't better than apple though. Nothing's gonna beat apple. I don't know.
Every year I say this, but I always I see a lot of people talk about it, or at least like cooking videos that I watch. It'll be see a lot of people do pecan pie.
Oh, I fucked with pecan
pie. And I want to try pecan pie. So my mom, you've seen it, the little tablet that's in the kitchen that I got her. We're like on there, it'll be like when you're not using it, it'll show like recipes or like slideshows and shit. And it was like chocolate pecan pie. I was like, damn. I was like, that shit sound crazy. I was like, I need to try that. But yeah, I want to try that. I've never done it before, but usually I'm just like a cornbread guy or just like we're not really my grandma likes coconut cream pie, but I don't really like
coconut cream pie. I've never
that's
had
like her
that.
shit. Usually my mom just makes a flan and we rock with that.
Okay.
Not really traditional, but that's what we do.
Yeah, so I like pecan pie. I just haven't had it in a while. So my pecan adventure started when, like, I don't know if you ever seen them before, but a lot of the times when I remember I would go down Broadway when I would be with my dad, there'd be those people that be in the middle of the street selling pie. Mm-hmm. And that's when I started to eat it because he would buy some and then when we would go home, I would eat it. Bro, that shit slapped. I don't know why, bro.
So I feel like that's something I would like. I gotta try.
Yeah, pecan pie was always good. It was probably like my first pie compared to then apple pie.
You know what I've been doing that fucking hits? I bought these little. I went to the dollar store, right? And you know what a ramekin is?
Ramekin, no.
You probably seen it when you used to work. Usually if you're making like a what's the fuck is it? Like a creme brulee, or like one of those like that white dish that people usually put like the creme brulee in and you eat out of that.
Yeah.
Or like one of those lava cakes, like you'll see it in that. Mm-hmm. It's one of those type of things. Went to the dollar store, they had them for like $1. I bought like 2 or 3 of them. And then I bought like pre-made like cookie dough. And I put that in the ramekin. I put it in the air fryer for like 10 minutes. And you get like a little cookie skillet thing going with some ice cream, bro. Change your life, bro. I'm telling you, bro, try it.
Interesting.
I got you an air fryer.
You did.
So now you just gotta go pull up to a Dollar Tree, buy a ramekin. It's the little white cup. And then just a little package of like Pillsbury or Nestle Toll House, whatever you fuck with.
Okay.
Put it into the bottom, butter the ramekin, put it in the bottom, air fryer for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
On 350.
350, got you.
And then if you got your preferred ice cream of choice, scoop it on there. If you like caramel or chocolate drizzle, put that on there too. Okay. And have the night of your life with your girl. Yo, pull up to your girl with that and be like, yo, like, I made this up. I'll give you permission. I made this up.
Something I just thought of, I was just thinking of you and I was just like, wow.
Yeah, it's like, she would like this. So
I looked at it and I was like, this is it.
Bless up. Enjoy.
Enjoy.
But yeah, so I might just do that this year. Just make a bunch of those. Like, here, family.
Right.
Enjoy.
Distribute them.
Yeah, bro. Air fryer is just, ever since like AC, I feel like that's probably the best invention we've ever had.
Yeah.
Like, what really be like if you never miss something more if like the AC's down in the summer.
This is true.
Or in your car.
Yeah, if you don't have central air, like that's something
that shit will fuck your whole day up.
It would.
Like, it's something
because there's nowhere in the house that you can go to. It's just it's a bothering heat. That's just like, bro.
If you cold, you could fix that. If you're hot, you could be butt naked and you're sweating regardless.
Bro, sweating and then being in your bed is like the worst feeling ever. It's so uncomfortable. I don't know why. I'd rather just sit on the floor.
Yeah. Somehow that's colder. Like,
exactly.
There's a breeze down there.
I'd rather just be on the floor than lay on my bed. Yeah, because then you got to be taking like 4 showers because like you're always sweating. You're like, I'm good. An hour and a half to 2 hours later, you're like, bro, what is going on?
But yeah, you could deadass make like a whole Thanksgiving dinner in an air fryer.
Yeah.
If you want to. Like, you could put like chicken in there, dessert, mac and cheese, fucking...
I remember
you could bake something in there.
First things I put in the air fryer you got me was chicken. Like, we got like drumsticks and we put it in there and that came.
Oh yeah, the air fryer. You made chicken. You just season it, put it in there, 10, 15 minutes, and it's that shit look like you was a 5-star chef, bro.
Exactly, yeah.
It's amazing.
So easy. You just pop it out too. See, like, look around, just make sure it's cooking right, and just continues cooking.
Walk off.
It's good, Yeah, it's an amazing thing.
But one thing I wanted to talk to you about, besides Thanksgiving and your birthday. That I've taken the chance to write this out. I want to pull this up as I explain this. So the other day, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, like I said, we both have ladies in our life. And, a lot of people or a lot of the ladies in our lives or just in general, they partake with makeup, And have you ever noticed or you ever like talk to your girl about it or just like, she ever tell you like, oh, like I'm thinking of buying this, da-da-da-da. And it's like the names of the shit or the shades just be so all over the place. Have you ever noticed this?
Probably a little bit.
Like if you ever have a chance, if you see like, you know, you're over her house or something and you just see her makeup bag or whatever, just pick something up and then read the name of like whatever color or shade it is. I guarantee you it'll make no sense.
You know what's really funny is that we just went to well, I went with her to Ulta.
Or yeah, if you walk into an Ulta, just pick something up and read the name.
Yeah, I noticed that like there's just a bunch of different shit, and I'm just sitting, I look at it and I'm just like, a lot of times I'm like, I don't even know what this will be used for.
Yeah, I mean, we don't use it. It is what it is. I'm just more so like, you know, ladies, you like the makeup, you like how it makes you look. By all means, use it. But the people that are making this makeup, they need to fix the names a little bit. Because how the fuck am I supposed to know what color Whiplash is? It'll just be like a whole palette of colors. And it'll just be like,
That's what you see.
Yeah. Whiplash, microphone, carpet. What color? And then the colors will be like gold, fucking brown, and like red. And it's like, how do those words correlate to the shit that you're talking about? So what I did to prepare for this, and I want to read some of these out, and I went to like Kylie Cosmetics.
To guess
what I went to Fenty Beauty, and I went to ColourPop, which ColourPop, if I used makeup, ColourPop would take all my money, bro.
Really?
Like if I was into makeup, bro, their collabs are so on point, bro. They would get me every single time. They have like, you know, lipsticks and makeup palettes and stuff like that and kits. They have one for Avatar. The Last Airbender, where it's like like the eyeshadow palette and shit, and they have in the like when you open up and you see the little circles with all the colors and shit, they have the symbols of like the Fire Nation and shit in it,
like engraved.
Yeah, and the names of it will be shit from the show. They got one for Star Wars. They got ones for like Sailor Moon. I fuck with Sailor Moon. They got like Hello Kitty shit. Like if I was into it, this they would take all my money, whether if it's good quality or not. I would just shit just look cool.
Just be there.
But yeah, I'm gonna run through some of these names. I have a bunch here, so we could have some fun with this. But yeah, you could, you know, I'm gonna tell you the name, and then you can go from there.
I got this.
All right, so these first couple are from Kylie Cosmetics.
Right,
she got a couple collections, so I just picked some names that stood out that would make sense. All right,
it's easy.
So this one's for, I think she has something like based around her mom. This is called Classic Chris. Okay. What color do you think it is?
Classic Chris.
And we'll just run through these because there's a bunch.
So like, one question before we start. Is it like, are some of these colors just like, am I just getting like saying solid colors, or is it like,
bro, you know they're not giving you solid
colors. I know. It's just...
For you, if you tell me like red and it's like, oh, maroon, I'll give you that.
Okay.
Because you know that they're going to give you some, they're going to try and hype it up and say it's some crazy, you know, shimmering violet, some bullshit. Yeah. So I want you to just, all right, Classic Chris, what do you think that
Chris,
is?
I would say that's more like I would say it's like between a brown and tan, maybe. I don't know.
Okay. You're in the right ballpark. This is a warm peachy nude.
Yeah.
So the tan is like
nude is probably where I forgot about that. You know that word, using nude. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Next one is Don't Fuck With Me.
Bruh, that is Don't Fuck With Me. I feel like I'm getting a lot of like, I'm like looking at you and see if you have makeup on. Like, don't fuck with me. Man, I don't know. I have like a bunch of random colors like coming through my head, and I'm like thinking like if a girl was to be like wearing this, and
what color scream Don't Fuck With Me?
A lot of it's going between like a red, and then also it's like I'll say red. I have to go maybe.
Okay, I feel like I understand why you guessed that.
Or like gold. I don't know.
Yeah, like something strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's like
it's
pops.
Pink.
It's pink. Okay.
It's warm, medium pink.
Okay.
This one's called But As Her Manager.
Okay.
That's it. ...
But as her manager, I feel like a manager will probably wear red, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that kind of fits, you know, red.
It's a bright red orange.
See? Yeah.
Okay, I give you like a 2 out of 3 so far. This next one, I believe, is from like a cocktail themed thing.
Is it still
Kylie Cosmetics? Okay. It's No Vermouth. Vermouth. Sorry.
I was like, wait.
I don't be doing the cocktails.
No vermouth. I feel like, vermouth that has to be like orange, right?
No, it's a pearl shimmer, so it's like clear almost, like a clear gloss.
That was what I was gonna go for, but I'm like, then you can't see anything, so why would it be clear? Because I was thinking of like the bottle and like what it looks like, but okay.
Cocktail O'Clock.
Cocktail o'clock. Cocktail o'clock, huh? I feel like this can go anywhere because it's like
Yeah,
you really can't really put a color on a cocktail.
It's so general.
Like at first I was thinking going back to orange, and then I'm like yellow, and then I'm like maybe it's green. Like I don't know. I'm gonna just stick with orange.
Terracotta matte. Terracotta is like the color of like flower pots.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
Shaken, not stirred.
That's some James Bond shit right there.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm sticking between like a green or a yellow on that one. Shaken, not stirred. I'm thinking of like, yeah, I'm gonna go with yellow. I'm gonna go with the yellow.
It's brown metallic with a gold shimmer.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Brown metallic with a gold shimmer.
All right, I'm gonna jump down to Fenty Beauty, see what we can get in here. Mother lover.
Okay. You are a mother lover. If a girl was wearing this, she is a mother lover. And the color of that is I'm gonna go back to like damn. I want to say brown, but then also I'm thinking of like that maroon that you were kind of like telling me. I'm gonna go to like brown. Let's see.
Light pink nude.
What is up with y'all? How is that a mother lover?
All right, next one's Flaunty Auntie.
Flaunty Auntie.
Sound like Fortnite towns.
True. I instantly thought of the scene in Black Panther. What's up, Auntie?
Hey, Auntie.
A Flaunty Auntie. Auntie's wearing a brown, right? I think that. Nah. This is hard.
Yeah.
Flaunty Auntie. Fucking, I'm gonna say like some purple.
Mahogany nude.
Mahogany.
So brown, purple.
Okay, I should stay with the
yeah. Loudspeaker.
Yeah, I don't know who. Like, what are y'all going through in that?
Not a single cut.
In that like conference room, I don't know. Yeah.
Even if you said like a flower or a fruit, you could be like, oh, like roses are red, so rose something,
Yeah.
Orange, whatever. But like they just like throwing phrases out there and hoping that it stick.
I mean, I feel like honestly, if we're being honest, I feel like they probably do a lot of that with like perfumes too,
Yeah.
Okay, what's the
loudspeaker?
Loudspeaker. Shit.
And I want to add the speaker is spelled without it's SPEAK''R.
Okay.
So it's missing an E.
Yeah. Okay.
Loudspeaker.
Loudspeak R. So that has to be red.
Pinkberry.
Okay.
All right, now I'm gonna jump down to the Color Pop. All right, Color Pop low-key has my heart. Look at some of these pictures, man. If I could blow them up, I don't know, but you can see here. They got Avatar. They got Star Wars.
Okay, yeah.
They got some random shit here. If I could read it, here I'm gonna zoom in here. So this is from the Star Wars Color Pop palette.
I'm gonna get this. It's easy.
What color is the Star Destroyer?
Star Destroyer. That has to be like a grayish then, but it's more like a white, I guess. I mean,
it's black.
Okay. Okay.
What color is the Outer Rim?
Outer Rim. I mean, Outer Rim is just a term they use for somewhere far in the edge of space, but I guess I would say it has to be. I'm like getting a hint of like yellow, orange.
It's like I can't really like make it out well. It's like a grayish, purplish glitter type of thing.
Okay, guess that makes sense. Space.
Let's go with Galactic Empire.
Okay, the Galactic Empire. That one I feel like would have to be red.
Yep, it's just a straight up red.
Yep. Let's go.
How about Hyperdrive?
That has to be like a bluish.
It's gold.
It's gold. Fuck.
How about Jedi Knight?
Okay, Jedi Knight, I mean, I guess blue.
Yep.
Blue or green, because those are the main colors.
Blue. All right, let's move over to Avatar. What color is Water Tribe?
Blue.
No.
White.
Yeah.
Okay. If it wasn't blue, it had to be white.
It's like an in-between almost.
Jeez. That's not fair.
And no matter of fact, it is blue.
It's like a super light one. Like,
yeah, the color changes a lot depending on the skin tone. Once you get to like a darker skin tone, you see that blue.
Okay.
What color is Air Temple?
I mean, first thing I'm thinking of is again like white, but could be maybe a hint of. No, I wouldn't say green. I guess I say like a white green.
It's
green.
orange. It's almost like Aang's cape.
Okay, now that I thought
Aang's
about
attire.
It makes sense. Yeah, that'll be orange.
All right. What about Comet?
Comet. Yellow.
Comet is red. I think a strong red, like Empire red.
Yeah. I think because wasn't there a comet or something? I guess that was red.
Fire Lord Ozai.
Yeah.
Waiting for that comet.
Yeah, I guess. That makes sense.
And then this is just from a random like palette that they had on their website that I found. What color is part-time?
I'm part-time. Purple.
Part-time is it's like a pink, like a nude.
There's a lot of pink and nude.
Yeah.
I'm noticing that.
What color is best shot?
Take your best shot. That's yellow.
It's also another nude. What about smoked out? Last one.
Smoked out. That has to be a gray.
It's like a dark green, like an olive green almost.
What's up with them,
bro? Yeah.
This, bro.
So if anything we've learned today, ladies, wear your makeup, but like talk to y'all makeup provider. Go to the local Ulta and tell them fix these fucking names up.
Probably have no power over it, but at the same time, like somebody say something. Like I don't think it's that hard to come up with names. I mean, y'all are literally naming these things out of I feel like your ass. But
yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all marketing. They try to spice that shit up. Like you read like a shampoo bottle, and like it'll be a blue bottle. It says like Ocean Essence, and it smells like blue. Like it doesn't smell anything crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about like coconut breeze, and then you start to smell that coconut.
Yeah.
But sometimes sometimes they just be really smelling like the color that it is.
Yeah.
Like you smell it like a red. It's usually like a cinnamon, apple kind of vibe. Like with candles.
Strawberry.
Candles
something like that.
Candles be just making shit up and throwing a picture.
This is true.
On the label and hoping that you buy it.
Yeah.
It's like mahogany teak wood.
But that shit slap, bro. I don't care anybody say.
Like, everybody love mahogany teak wood.
Bro, that intense mahogany teak wood, the black one.
Be hitting.
My heart, bro.
Moonlight Sonata. And it's just like
Moonlight Sonata. Naming cars. Honda Accord.
New car smell.
Right, new car smell.
I'm surprised that cars haven't done that yet. Like car dealers or like car brands just sell candles that like smell
like new cars.
It smells like a Honda Accord.
Yeah, I can smell a little bit of the cigarette in here. Yeah. It's like hints of cigarette.
The new Toyota Yaris. Chevy Volt.
Yeah, no one's ever gonna buy that one. No one knows what it smells like.
Discontinued smell.
Discontinued.
Back for a limited time. But yeah, guys, this episode was sponsored by ColourPop. If you need to find a Christmas gift for your lady loved one, head over to these websites tonight. Use code ETC for 0% off because we aren't sponsored.
0% off.
But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Mark, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
I hope everyone had an amazing Thanksgiving. And yeah, hope you guys come here for the next time. We love you and see y'all next time.
Same. You guys be safe. Enjoy your holidays, whatever you celebrate. Catch you guys on the next one. See you.